Alright, welcome back ladies and gentlemen to the Chupacabra tutorials channel. I'm your host Larry, and today I'm going to be talking to you about how to find meteorite events, or at least meteorite fall events, inside of Palworld 1.0 and what you get from them. So, meteorite events do a couple of things. The first one is that they provide you with a rare spawn of one of three different types of pals. You can get the Selyne pal, which is a dark neutral pal. It looks like it's the Lord of the Moon or the Lady of the Moon, depending on the gender. And they have a cool moon that they sit on. They're actually kind of neat. The other one that you can find is the Xenovader. They kind of look like little shark moles that kind of come out and attack things. They're usually in sets of 3 or 4. And then the other more rare one that you can also find is the Xenogard, which I encountered twice when I was looking for meteorites over by the Big Heat volcano zone. The second thing that you get from a meteorite event is going to be the actual meteorite itself. You can mine it for the meteorite ore, and that allows you to build certain late game, more important technologies and fancy things about level 50-ish. And then the other thing that can kind of spawn in and around the same time is you can also get a resupply event that'll spawn in around the same locations, which will just drop a resource crate, and you'll have to fight off some different greeblies for it. Normally it's just some more Syndicate guys. And when the meteorites fall, you'll also find the Syndicate guys fighting the meteorite creatures, although they tend to destroy them pretty quickly. And the places that you'll actually find these events happening are anywhere that's outside the central sort of starter area of the game. So you'll find them starting to appear to the north with the Forgotten Island area, and north kind of near the Twilight Dunes. And by default, the normal meteor or resupply events only pop up once every 3 hours or so. So it kind of makes it a bit of a pain in the butt. However, if you want to actually farm these sort of creatures and these materials within a reasonable time frame, all you have to do is go into your game settings, and then somewhere down near the bottom, there is a meteorite sort of spawning event timer that'll increase the resupply and the meteorite spawns significantly. And you can just dial that down, so instead of 3 hours, it'll happen every 5 minutes. And honestly, I recommend that you do that before you go try to farm these. You can do it either in single player or in multiplayer. Just note that when you do this, you're gonna have to restart your server or restart your game. Not the whole game, but just like your game save, so that changes can be made, and then you can load back into the game. So that's it for this one, ladies and gentlemen. This has just been a brief look at how you can find these. It literally just has a big warning that appears on your screen when it's about to happen, and then you can physically see and hear the object falling from the sky. They actually have pretty decent directional audio for this event, so just keep your eye peeled to the sky. You'll have a big warning thing in your screen when you're in the right area, and it'll even appear on your map, so that you can zero in on it, both on your map and it'll be on your compass on the screen too. So it's not too difficult to find, and there's a giant smoking meteorite on the ground that like glows kind of purpley evil, so you'll definitely know it when you see it. So that'll be it for this one, ladies and gentlemen. I just wanted to share this with everybody so that you can know what to look for and how to change your settings to make these spawn more often, so this isn't an absolute obnoxious nightmare. That said, this event can also be really annoying, so when you're done, I recommend putting it back to the 3 hour mark. Just pay attention to what the default number setting is for the timer. I think it's like 180 or something. And then you can go back to playing the game normally, and occasionally you'll find them like a little box of goodies. Otherwise, they fall constantly, they pop up in your screen, they can be a little bit obnoxious. So, I hope this helps. I've been your host, Larry, and bye.